Wolverines.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. 4, 3, 2,
1. Look at the big man is in the house.
Aloha!
Aloha, everybody! Welcome to Fracking the Giant Death Horde Pile. That's the dog. You're about to get the other end of the dog.
You're mooned.
Boo, 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 boo. Aloha! Just having a little bit of Stoke coffee. Not promoted by them, but I would love to be. Thank you very much. All right, let's get to business. Let's get down to business here. Wait till you hear what we got in store for you. We're going to leave early today. That's what we have in store. We have an opportunity to go check out a giant pile of synthesizers, which I happen to love, and old production equipment for like Depeche Mode or something.
Yeah, we'll start our own electronic.
You know how we've said before. I don't know if we told you specifically, but how we want to get all the old equipment, which starts with a my brain's going blank. With the Rubenheim, it starts with the drum machine called a DVM. I'm done. Okay. Good night. Thank you. Oppenheimer. It's the one. Anyway, we want to play Blue Monday by New Order from the original instruments, which turns out is a whole bunch of different instruments. So, and a lot of sound effects on instruments. So you might, you have to like work it out, and they don't even know how they made it anymore because they were high probably. But yeah, well, thank you everybody for joining us here today. I thought it would be fun to talk about again my whole thing about sourcing right now, because sourcing is crazy. I'm just gonna tell you, sourcing's crazy. It's crazy.
Well, you want to say hi to some people first?
Yes. I live for that, actually. I do. I really do. I love it. So WTF is first. Coming down the top of WTF. It is 105. It's 105 degrees, 105 p.m. The W105.
105.
I don't know why 105 just was there. WTF says, holy cow, I had a local pickup yesterday. The whole thing escalated into a 1-hour nerd talk about pulp magazines and comics. It's a little bit. I wish Hayfrows was here, but I don't know if we're going to ever see him again, because he's now. Last week he actually was able to do the show, but I didn't see it until after. And then from now on, he has new family there. So I hope we hear from him sometime ever.
I'm sure we will, but
folks, how are you?
It'll probably.
You having a meltdown?
Whenever he's not busy, he's always super busy.
When the dog meows, there's an issue.
You want to give her a snort?
Yes. Snacky pants. Old snacky pants over there. Let's see who else is here. We have Paul Rose, who I know that Spam called you Pale Rose earlier, which may be your moniker.
Pale as in
Pale Rose. He goes to sleep at. Oh. He has to go sleep at.
It wasn't P-A-L-E.
He doesn't come out in the dark.
I know.
In the light. So he's Pale Rose. Kira's Collection, aloha to you.
Aloha.
Biv Baffo. Carla Olson, Cornhusker Picker,
Aloha.
Ryan, Tentacore Depot, Short Cryptic Tales, Aloha, Jovial Juggler. Also, Dragoo of Mount Shasta. It sounds so
stoic.
So, what do you call that? Cosmopolitan. Because when you think of Mount Shasta, the first thing you think about is pulling up in your Rolls Royce to Mount Shasta, Club Shasta. Like Kim Kardashian.
Oh.
Like J-Lo.
No.
Pulling up in our Bentley. to Club Shasta. But there's Kevin, there's Amy, and I see Axe Monkey's here.
Still waiting for the Poke Cam. I know.
Record Crate, cautiously optimistic. Welcome to all y'all.
Yes, and Stoic is bringing up our first topic, actually, that we wanted to bring up.
Let's start with that after we said hello. Thank you,
And did we
Stoic,
say
for
hi
keeping us
cautiously
on point. Yes, I did.
optimistic? Okay,
But
sorry.
say it again if you don't remember.
Wait,
We haven't said
Gina.
that yet. Aloha.
And Record Crate. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. Okay.
Yep. Polish Pete. Let's talk
Yes.
about that. That's why I
Okay.
said Wolverines at the beginning, which obviously you wouldn't get if you didn't know. Polish Pete was hacked by the Russians and lost his YouTube channel. Not laughing because that's funny, laughing because it's uncomfortably
So
lame.
it still looks like it's his. It still has all of his videos.
I
up
happen
there.
to have it just happened. It's pretty fresh. So like maybe even happened yesterday or something, and he says he's completely locked out forever. Now I think Michelle Kirkpatrick, aloha. I think that from what I've heard, we haven't seen you guys in so long, like
We miss you.
2 days, but we also haven't seen your sweet faces either, which we'd like to see. So anyway, back to Polish Pete. What was I going to say?
He got hacked
By Russians.
and he has emails. He said it's definitely
all in
Russians because it's all in Russian.
He can't get back into his account, so they're just going to keep it. I'm saying that maybe he might be able to get back into it if he tries hard enough, and it's gonna take a second and go through eBay through YouTube and really try to track down the trust and safety people. I think he'll probably be able to get it back, but his old channel is Polish_Pete_UK, and his new channel is slightly better in that it's Polish Pete UK. So please, everybody, go jump over there and subscribe to his new channel. He's super bummed out, which I could only imagine. I would.
Yes, he's
Jump
really
off the curb.
upset. And
So maybe go give him some love.
he's a pretty straightforward, honest guy, and I just feel bad for him because, for one, his eBay sales have been awful lately.
Yeah, he has gotten.
And he cares for an elderly person, and I'm sure it's not like he's making tons and tons of money off from YouTube, but I'm sure it helps whatever he was getting.
Every little bit helps right now, especially.
And so now he doesn't have that because he's not monetized because his new channel doesn't have
Pete, right? Polish Pete UK. Go there, subscribe to him because he doesn't even get his
no. He
even
needs
the little bit that he gets.
subscribers. He needs
To even get
viewer
monetized.
hours now.
Yes.
So please,
4,000
please.
viewer hours. So when you get done here, jump over there, subscribe, then watch. Like he's gonna need a lot. So each person has to watch like 40 hours.
So
just
just
turn him on
just
and-
play his video. That
In the background.
he has one video up, and it's the video saying that.
I still think he'll get back though. I think before that
I hope
happens,
so.
he's gonna get his account back. I
Well,
really do.
and hopefully what he's doing is, since all of his videos are pre-recorded, hopefully he has them saved and he'll just move them, another version of it.
He
to
can
this one
download them from his own account. That's true. He could do that.
from his own account.
You just download the videos. Like we can download anybody's video we want. So he just goes to his old account, downloads the videos, puts them on his new account.
Oh.
Maybe he could do that.
Or hopefully he just has them
I
on
think
his
he
computer.
should just try to get his account back for like 2 weeks before doing something that time consuming. But anyway, give him some love. Let me see if anybody said anything. I did verify it in the sense that he did a video on the Polish Pete UK at Polish Pete UK, no underscores, and he did a video and put it on there. So that was verification to me that he has access to that account.
We were introduced to him through Jeff, right?
Hey Fros, yeah.
So he's Hayfro approved. Jeff approved.
Yes, he is. And he's he's on the clothing tip, so that's and he's in the UK, and they don't play by the same rules there as we do here either. That's another thing. Paul knows all about that all too well. Not watching on the TV for once 14 hours in, and I need to keep trucking, so may not be able to comment. If I take a break now, I won't start again. LOL. will be listening. Have a good night. Will do. Thank you, Paul. And Paul and everybody. I don't want Paul to go list his prize Tron machine, which, by the way, Paul, I've had 3 of them. 3. I've restored 3 Trons. But back when I did it in like 2000, in the mid 2000s, they were only, I mean, I was selling them for like $2,000 at the time. So they were still worth a lot of money, but I know now they're worth a bunch more. Not saying you should sell that, but everybody, okay, so, I'll finish this statement first. And I'll say, putting high sell-through rate, put in the bait. Put the bait in your store. Take something off your shelf that you love, your prized possession, put a too high price on it, and then if it happens to sell, like say something's worth $3,000, put $4,000 on it. Don't put $10,000 on it where people are going to come in and say this guy's crazy, But put higher than the going rate on it, kind of protecting it. But say it would sell for $4,000, I promise you can go out and buy 2 Trons for that. And the reasons for that is buying right now, it's a buyer's market so bad, and that that item in your store is going to get attention to your store. It's really been successful. I can't. I'm just gonna. Can you pat me on the back, please? Thank you. Because just quickly, I'm just gonna go over this quickly because I really believe that we are doing exactly what we know we should do, and it's working. Again, May. I wrote down these numbers because now I got 3 stores, so it's harder. But I can show them in real life someday. May. The whole month of May this year, $2,015. That's when our lunch. That's when eBay ate our lunch, and we woke up from the Matrix, and we realized, boy, we really sucked. And the previous month was, well more than double that. So we decided June 1st we got to turn in the beat around. And we made a new store with all of our media stuff. We made our main store very small with just really not good stuff in it. And then we have a medium store with all of our other stuff. So in the month of June so far, hasn't already reached the end of June yet, but I feel pretty good about numbers. In May, we had 215.67 on our main store. This month,
2015.
What did I say?
200.
Well, we'd be really in trouble then, wouldn't we?
Yeah, you think?
Okay, $2,015.67, which is abominable. No, abysmal. That's the word, because abominable can be good, right? But abysmal. June, which is this month, so far, almost done. But it's coming on strong. The end's coming on pretty strong. We have got 38.78.75, which consists of most of the money. So, I'm sorry. I lied. Start again. Erase. I forgot I put more detail in here and I didn't read it to you. OSA in May was $2,015.67, and our second store, which we didn't really put a lot of effort into, was $137, making a total of $21.52.67. This in my head's probably wrong. June, let's go 1 month forward to the good month, where we got to pull our heads out of our butts, and so we started hustling and doing stuff. Not full hustle. The first couple of weeks we were moving stuff around, doing some other stuff, but then we started sourcing too, and that's really what made the difference. That's why I'm just totally bonkers over sourcing right now. So in the store itself, which 2015.67 in May, June was 31.29.75. That's just from regular items, just from items. Then but the store is much smaller. Currently, it used to have 1,600 items, now it has 43. So this is it's not going to be real. You're not going to be able to tell totally, except for the JDE store, Junk Drawer Empire, which was 137 in May. This month so far is 403.73 because we moved some of the items over there. And then the new store, which didn't exist last month and has only gotten sales in the past 2 weeks, is at 195, and that's records and games and other things. So May, yes.
Well,
Can I read the totals first?
Yeah.
Okay, so May, the total was $21.52.67 among all sources with no marketplace items. This month is $38.78.75 with and then plus Yesterday we got a $300 marketplace sale. So this month so far is $41.78.75. The goal for the bad month, we didn't know the numbers till the end of it. Then when we went, hair's on fire, we went, June, we need to double that. Baby steps. So we have doubled it. We're more than double, actually. Well, it will be at the end of the month. Totally more than double. So then June, July, which is traditionally our lamest month of the year, and then August isn't too much better than that. Our plan is to intensify this number to $6,000. So we're going to swim upstream, but with the amount of effort we put into June, the first month being behind the desk wasn't about items. It was about putting items where we thought the right place would be. So we spent a lot of time doing that, and about half the month sourcing too. So we've only had 3 sourcing days this year. 3. And they've all been in the past weeks. So
I was going to add.
Please add stuff. Make it exciting, sweetie. What happened?
List perfectly. Write that down too, because I want to
List
mention
perfect.
that.
Oh yeah, list perfect.
Because my brain just can't retain anything, and I'm gonna forget.
Okay.
So I wanted to add that, forever we had been saying we have our huge pile here, and we really don't need to go out and
I'd
source.
be happy with list properly. It doesn't have to be perfect.
True.
Okay.
And we decided to do it, and we've gone out 3 weekends now, and not only did it make us feel like we are alive again, going out and buying stuff,
big deal.
but the stuff that is selling is mostly the stuff that we bought at the garage sale. It's a high sell-through rate stuff.
It's a mix.
Well,
it's really a mix.
But it's like you keep saying, if you get some high sell-through rate stuff on your stores, it's going to draw more traffic to your stores.
And sell some of the old stuff.
And I wanted to also add that one of those Halloween masks, when we searched on Google, it actually came up in the sponsored section of Google. However, we're not paying for, we did not do promote a listing on it or any type of sponsoring or ads through eBay. So
you guys
for whatever
remember
reason,
the mask?
eBay was pushing our mask.
Well, so here's the deal. Whatever reason, we know the reason. It's a hot ass item.
Yeah,
so this is
a ton of
a Dawn Post mask for people who like Halloween stuff, and it's a holy grail. That's my point. So it is a holy grail piece. We sold it for $899, or with shipping $835. So that was a $15 score that we got on Saturday. It's gone, and we have 835 American dollars, which are better than some other dollars, like Canada.
And we didn't know the
Just kidding. Canada dollars are good.
We didn't know the worth of it. We knew it was a Dawn Post mask, and we know they're collectible, but we didn't know that this was a holy grail.
What's
You're literally
happening?
falling apart.
Did you get the number, license plate of that truck?
What about those people out there?
How many birds are flying around my head right now?
What? Whoa. Whoa.
Gotcha. Tweet.
10.
So point being, well, there's two things I'm saying here. I'm the best picker on the planet. First of all, thank you very much. Thank you, people. Please sit down. Sit. And secondly, picking is good. Now, is picking good everywhere? I don't know. It's a buyer's damn market out there. So when you go someplace, shop on eBay. Shop on eBay, people. Yeah. Shop on eBay.
Do you want to...
Shop on eBay, help
the
a seller.
comments
You know what I'm
as well?
saying? Shop on eBay, help a seller. I have so many things to say, but I just have to limit because we only have that hour, and we're already going to be like an hour behind in the chat.
So, yeah, the mask that we sold, we did not do PL or any
No
type
promoted
of...
listing. That was what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
So it's not promoted.
But eBay was still showing it on
Google.
Google. It was literally the first mask
If
on the
you put
sponsored
Tom,
section.
let's look at that real quick. If you type into eBay, if you type into Google, the Google, Dawn Post mask. Will you see it first? No, you won't see it first.
I
That's because it's sold. I'll bet you. It's not there anymore. So take that. But it was coming up. So when I searched that before, it came up as the first. Like there was a buy box, or not a buy box, a module, sponsored module right at the tip top, and it was right in there. And I didn't.
Maybe if you went into shopping.
And I didn't. But the amazing thing is, we didn't promote it. So eBay promotes their good items. There's no doubt about that.
They must.
I don't think everyone's going to come across, holy grails all the time. But we had, what was our other holy grail?
The Scream mask.
The Scream mask is a holy grail. We got 2 masks there, 2 holy grails at this
But
place.
there's way more Scream masks available than this other mask.
This is the only one of these Dawn posts out there. So it's gonna, and the ones that have sold, like somebody's cut them and they're like been modified and stuff. So point being, the things are out there. And I feel like people are like this particular sale. People are like, we gotta move out. Like we gotta move and do stuff.
I feel like Gen X stuff. Our generation is starting to clear out their belongings.
I mean, that's possible. I'm saying personally,
their parents are clearing out the belongings because this was. Sale that
what I'm saying is that's a good notion. I like that. Thank you so much for your notion. My notion is that the broader economy, or the, as Bearded said, the convolute. Like there's a whole bunch of things happening all at once. 1,000 points of doo-doo light, of poo-poo bladder. Everything's sort of coalescing. It's not, everything's a little tumultuous right now. And I think people are dumping stuff because we're buying stuff. And if you don't get out there and pick up stuff when the dumping's good, I just don't know. Every bone in my picker body is like, why are you even sitting here on the internet?
Can you get the comments up?
Just get the money and go buy stuff. Even if you don't have money, buy stuff, because we're buying things at 15, It's not always you can 10 times your stuff, but right now it's a 10 times market right now. Will you be able to 10 times that stuff right now? I think we had some really good holy grails. So we got to turn that stuff over real fast. That's nice. But that's just an added bonus. You might have to do a little bit of speculative accumulation. I've been very successful with that. When we bought all the Apple computer stuff, that's called speculative accumulation, but you need to have warehouses to store that stuff for 20 years until it really bangs. But point being, opportunities are out there, at least within 50 miles of Burlington, Vermont. I'm trying to narrow. What's wrong?
I'm just listening.
Oh, I'm done talking now.
Why?
I'm just saying that around our house, everything is good because things are different everywhere. It's really hard to compare, but I have a notion that things are good everywhere. Or there's a lot of good things. Well, there's a lot of people selling stuff, which means it's good for someone buying stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Problem solved. Next. Next. Let's see. Happy Summer Seller Update Day. Yes, we did see. Yeah, I'm not going to even read those.
Where we can see the reasons why eBay's been error glitch city.
And there's nothing new in it, so you know everything that happened in the seller update. This also not the seller news show. This is where we just rejoice or recoil over the horribleness of the past week.
Ryan is saying that they had some crazy storms there. Lightning struck a field near where he lives, and it caught on fire. He's posting a video in a little bit.
Nice.
Ooh, okay.
Like Skyfire by Ryan. The reseller? No. Somebody's Ryan the reseller now. He owns the real estate of Ryan, though. Hi, Amy. Like now and forever. Thank you so much.
WTF. Primo, now I wasn't paying attention. Can you start from the beginning?
Okay, so where were we? Wolverines! Polish Pete been taken over by
Polish
Russians.
Pete, UK.
We doubled our money in
Subscribe.
1 month by buying stuff. Sounds counterintuitive a little bit, but it worked. That doesn't actually sound counterintuitive. because that's our job, is to sell stuff. So you have to buy stuff to sell it. But when there's such a slowdown and when we felt such a thing, I'm like, buy stuff.
And
Thank you. And you're looking really sleepy to me. Do you feel worn? Are you feeling? You don't feel good today.
no,
Well, she doesn't feel good either.
um,
Let's talk about you for a second.
no.
Sweetie,
Why
how
don't
you
you look
doing?
at some comments?
I want to talk about you. You're my love. These people can wait. Tell me about yourself.
Can I use?
Give me 2 words. 2 words. All caps. Use all caps.
Ladies
Are you just putting on all the music? Is this how you feel? Is this how your head feels today? That's
Yeah.
always going on in there. Okay, so now I get your story. I pick it up, but you throw it down. I hear you chirping, big bird.
Well, okay. So the other thing I wanted to mention was 6x6
Yeah,
had
that's 36.
6x6 messaged you and was
Yes.
letting you know about is it the nurse picker?
Nurse Picker
She did a video about
list perfectly. She's paid a paid promotion for list perfectly.
No, she said she was not getting paid for that video.
It sounded like a promotion.
It did, but maybe if people subscribe using
Okay, so don't listen to me. Maybe it's who cares?
No.
She walked us through the new feature called Do It.
what
List
is
perfectly.
it?
List perfectly.
Is that the new feature?
You know, it's AI listing, and it seemed to be something that we're going to try to use for. They give you 100 free listings, and we're going to try to use it on 45 records and books.
So stuff that is time consuming for me to create
For everybody.
drafts. Yeah. Are books and
To do it right.
records that don't have copyright dates on them. You know, I have to go online,
old ones
search
don't.
it. So we want to see if this lists perfectly. So you take pictures and you use this list perfectly application, and it fills out your description and title, right? But then you can go in and tweak it so that it's more applicable. But I want to see if it can actually determine the copyright dates and stuff.
Yeah. And it
That would be
doesn't.
so helpful.
It seems to do a pretty decent. So she put her example was a metal shaker, like a cocktail shaker. It happened to have a name on the side, like Mackenzie or something. So I'm sure that helped the AI. But it filled out item specifics, description, condition, title. It filled out everything. So, and it's not using eBay's AI. It's using some company that developed their own AI, which it's got to be better than eBay's on any day. So we're going to test that out and see if, because that's the next phase is we've gotten the stores all straightened out, what's going in which store and everything. Next phase, and then to list newer items and keep it kind of going. The next phase is to bulk list into these stores, especially the media store and our main store where we have our boutique store. And then the Junk Drawer Empire store kind of just catches everything that doesn't fit into the other two stores. So that's how we're doing it. And so the next phase is listing like crazy media because we have so much and it can't sell unless it's up. Am I right? Am I right on that? Is my calculation correct on that? You can't. Hold on. So if you have 100 items, let's say 100 items, and like, was it Lag saying? And they head out west on a train at 100 miles an hour, and then you have a train in California with 4,000 items on it, and they meet in Kansas City. What happens? So what I'm saying, go ahead.
I'm totally different subject.
Oh, but wait, I have to finish my subject.
Okay, go on.
So I forget what it was. What was it?
Train.
Something about 100
going at
items.
100 items.
Was I talking
per
about before
hour.
that? Before that, though.
The books and the list
Yeah,
perfectly.
there's 100 items that we can list. And I don't remember actually my good point because I like the train riddle first.
Well, also too
More
is
important. Kid Hamilton, aloha.
I take a lot of pictures of our books. and
Way too many. Way too many.
We usually but
It's a good picture.
We usually get the most, I would say, when you see comps. We get the most, and I think it's because we're showing like the inside of the book
Yes.
and other stuff, so people just don't see the front of the book. You're seeing pretty much the whole picture, and I think that's why people are willing to pay us what we're asking for it. So if we can streamline that by getting descriptions auto-populated, that would be great. But Patricia is asking if we could please post the new link to Pete. We will.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, right now I can do it.
Oh, can you? Okay.
I think so.
And we'll put it in our description of this video when we're done as well. Yes, please, everyone, go Polish Pete UK. Just all one word.
And also go check out Curious Collection's been pumping out content.
Yeah,
which I think is pretty good for, especially for people in our position.
I like how they have such structure to their process.
They're like the antithesis of us, where they're like we like budget. I'm like budget. Like how do you how do you say that? I'm not sure. These guys like they're structured. We are opposite.
Like
yes, and so it's nice to see the opposite. So maybe we can pick up a few tips.
Yeah, and we do.
Polish. First of all, to do stuff. I always think the best tip is, can you just stop talking and just go do it? You know, it's just like, okay, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, follow your own advice.
I don't. No, I will
Nice.
not follow my own advice. That's ridiculous. That's almost like incest or something. Can't follow my own advice. Okay, so here is, I can't believe he
Right,
got hacked.
right now his photo is just a pink.
There's only one
circle with
video
the
in
letter
it, but it's
P.
him from this morning saying how he got hacked. So that's,
Poor guy.
I know. He's just.
All right, so we're posting it right now.
Okay, this is the new Polish Pete link. That's up now.
Oh, major win! Thank you.
Major wins in the house.
I'm so
and
happy that Riley's
I
here,
sense a
too.
bluey. It's a bluey.
We
I hit the wrong button.
really miss your videos, just so you know.
Glad at least Rob gets to watch.
I know, me too.
Okay, let's go back up and see. What year is this? Where lag is confused.
This is 2024.
I did see Amy.
Oh, Amy had her Whatnot show today. It was
sold
successful.
50
What the
items
heck?
in 2.2. That is so great.
Amy, congratulations. That is so awesome. And Michelle's asking, did you ever have a best friend back in the 80s with the last name Fortuna?
Biv Fortuna? Who's Biv Fortuna?
Who's
he's
Biv?
He's a Star Wars character, right?
Who's Bib?
Bib Fortuna. Oh, that's saying I'm Jabba the Hutt. I think that's a Jabba the Hutt reference. Michelle, are you saying that I'm Jabba the Hutt?
No solo. No dolo Wookie.
I don't
I
have
had
anybody
an anxiety
Fortuna.
attack when I was a kid and I
Over-
saw Jabba the
over
Hutt. I had
Jabba?
to go out. My grandmother had to bring me out into the lobby because I was
Pizza
having
the Hut. I got
anxiety.
hungry when I saw him. I'm like, Pizza the Hut. I'm like, what is brother from Weird Science doing here? No, Weird Science was after that. So I'm like, what? Why is Jabba in Weird Science? Biff Boffo has sent a link. What do you think that link is to?
Oh,
It's the Polish
Biff,
Pete. Biff Boffo, in case anybody didn't know that, Biff Boffo
Biff
actually
also posted the
posted the link to the video of his film.
yeah, and we
This song.
posted it to his channel.
Yeah.
But thanks, Biff. We
Yeah, thank you very
appreciate
much.
that. Go on.
I don't have anything to say. I'm just saying, because I'm filling space.
But I'm wondering, what
Oh.
were we talking about, or what were they talking about for
You know how I go-
Lag to ask what year it is? And then Bearded said 1999, and then Lag said, "Oh
Watch
no, I
out for
missed
Y2K.
it by
The
12
event was in
years."
'87. T urgency. I mean, there's just a lot of words.
Silver hair,
Aloha,
aloha.
Todd. Welcome to the party.
Gina cautiously is saying, Oh, so somebody, cautiously optimistic Gina is saying, I saw she was buying a lot. That's awesome. Sorry I couldn't stay in. Proud of you, my friend.
That is
yeah,
great.
I am so proud of you too. Because that's hard. But boy, when I watched you last week, I was like, wow, she really knows what
You
she's
got it
doing.
down, so it's just.
Yeah.
I guess you just got
I
to
can't
build
believe
up
it was
that.
your first, or you just started.
I know we're gonna do it. I don't look forward to. Man, I don't look forward to hustle. I just don't want to. I'm so old. But here's what I did realize, though. You know what's interesting? When you hustle, good things happen. Am I right?
Yes.
It's almost like if you hustle, you'll grow.
Hustle and grow. I haven't seen any posts lately from Hustle and Grow
Oh, I've seen
regarding.
some, not regarding the tragedy,
Okay,
but
but
just
he has
so he's sort of
his
back, you know.
reselling. Okay.
He's doing stuff. So
Other
that's
than
good.
they did catch the person
check him out.
responsible for
Oh, yeah, right.
for the
Was it
fire.
was it a homeless person or was it intentional?
It was a
houseless
woman. Yeah, they were in an abandoned house, and I guess she and her boyfriend were having an argument or something, and she lit a sofa on fire.
Yeah, I mean, why would you worry about people
Yeah.
when you can just
Freya!
have drama?
We're
Aloha,
so glad
Freya.
to see you, Freya.
You know what? I totally didn't hear that. I didn't hear that it was because someone was mad and lit a couch on fire.
Well, she denied it, but there was a third person there that said that yes, what the boyfriend.
I got
is
like a
saying is
pulse of anger. I got like a.
It's really awful.
I saw red for a second.
True. She's in serious trouble, obviously.
Good, but
Yeah.
that's just, you know.
So Dendecor was saying things are good when the site is working and been tracking price of oil and it's having a rough end to the month. Gas will drop after the 4th, and now is the time to get stuff listed.
Get it all listed.
And then-
I was making a point. If you have 100 items, that was my point. We're back.
Thank you. You
Hey, everybody,
reminded
we're
him.
back.
Ding!
I forgot
What's
again.
that?
That's
What's
my
that?
That's my brain. Okay, wait. I gotta
we're
say
gonna
this, I'm gonna
forget
forget
it.
now. So you got 100 items, and they're good items, and then you don't put them on eBay. You can never sell them. That was my whole thing. Thank you.
Which, by the way, Paul Rose did respond to your
What did
comment.
you say? You said F me.
No, it's somewhere down below.
Okay, let's look at. We're at 126 here. Let's remember.
You can. He said that he has pretty much listed all of his good stuff. Oh, maybe it was up top then.
Yeah, I mean,
it was in reply to you.
yeah, and I think it was really cool. That's a real that kind of ties into what Curious Collection was saying, you know, because we kind of have listed all the cool stuff, right? I mean, like if you're just sitting around, you're gonna just walk around cherry picking your stuff.
He said, I already sold a lot of my treasures, but I'm keeping about 10% of the good stuff,
Yeah, well, you
including
got
the
it.
Tron machine.
I'm saying list it. Okay, so this is what I'm saying.
Put an
You have this-
insane price tag on it,
You-
so no one
yes.
will buy it.
So no one will buy it, but not too high that it's out of the realm of a deep-pocketed guy. It goes to Dubai.
And then you have
right.
someone contact you saying, you're really inflating the market.
And you could have, yeah. So you don't want to go that high. So if it's worth 3,000, mark it at 4, not 5, but 4. Then if it does, say it sells.
Because we had that happen.
It has happened. Now I've got all this money where I can go buy one, but perhaps the market's deflated enough I can buy 2, and maybe they're just not perfect, and then I fix them up, and then I got 2, then I sell another one. That's how my brain thinks when I'm talking about this option. But there's no doubt in my mind that you got to put like a hot little nugget in your store, like a hot coal, like keep getting it just enlivens.
But does that
biggins your soul?
So are we saying though that eBay then will see that a whole bunch of people go into your store to look at that item, so they might end up pushing some of your other items, or that it's bringing people
And
to
that are
that
seeing
item
other
and then
stuff.
they're gonna look at your storefront?
Well, look, I don't believe, and I think we've just been at this for too long now. It's not eBay's not against Primo and spam.
No, of course not. They're not against any of us.
They're not against...
Except maybe Josh.
A little bit against Josh.
I don't understand
But,
what the heck they do to him.
Just kidding. That's not true. But the thing is that, and maybe there could be. Maybe they have a little bad button. I don't know. And that's not the point.
When they tell him that they were using his account to test something new, that's a little weird. But
Well, they have to test big seller, whatever.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, if you're good, if you're tech in sports, if you're hot, they're going to put you out. So you need to put that coal in your pants and dance around. That's what I think, because that's what we're doing and it's working. And why, Biff, do we have multiple stores? Is because each store is its own coal box. No, each store is its own ecosystem. So you have high sell-through rate and low sell-through rate pieces in each store. So instead of getting 35 offers out on my 2 stores, I'm getting 45 offers out on my 3 stores. Now, and I'm getting more money. Yeah. You know, you could say it's just spread out, but it's not. It is working. More stores equals better from our limited experience.
Okay, so Patricia has made a comment that
Yeah.
I'm really curious about, and I haven't heard anything about, and maybe you have.
yes.
But I also want to just quickly acknowledge WTF was saying, Primo, I took your advice to heart, and I bought a bunch of Amiga 2000 games today.
Yeah.
That's neat. And then right underneath that, Patricia is saying, so who is going to share their cost of goods with eBay when that function is rolled out? What could go wrong, right?
Why would I...
Well,
Why
I
would I do
haven't heard
that?
about this. Have you?
No.
And why would we?
I saw
Is it to do accounting
Carl,
for us?
eBay Life Carl put out a video yesterday about something that looked a little interesting called eBay Mag. I had never seen that either. Not even like, because I have like a steel trap of a brain, but it's a little holy, so like it has holes in it. So I remember stuff that passes. I might not remember everything about it, but I know if something came in front of my eyeballs.
eBay Mag?
eBay Mag, and it's to list on multiple international sites, eBay sites.
Oh.
And it looks interesting, and it looks like it will back up your items, and it's an eBay product, and I'm like, where the heck did that come from?
Well, I'm wondering if eBay is rolling out something for like an accounting type thing. So
they have one. They have.
Oh, they do?
Well, they have some deals with people. I mean, they've
But
done
their
different
own.
things.
We know,
right
like-
now, it's QuickBooks, I think.
We know they like to come out with their own product eventually. So
Why would I
maybe-
tell them and then have them tell everybody
then they're
all
like,
my data?
Listen, you need to sell that for that price because you only paid $1 for it.
Well, and then that data is in the public sphere. Not that it's a big deal, but I'm just saying. I don't want to share that information, my cogs.
Like
my
sold
cogs
an
doesn't
electric
not
knife.
with a third party.
I like Roro said that she loves it when I hit all the sound buttons. It made her happy.
Nice. Thank you.
Or my girl.
Biff says, beware, there are no shortcuts. Beware, there are no shortcuts. That's true. It's not. And that's why I feel stronger. Let me look right into the camera. I feel, and I also have good sound. I feel more psyched than ever. This is such a weird thing to say. I feel more, what were you doing?
Trying to shrink so it looks funny.
So my head is huge and yours is tiny.
Yeah.
So I feel more than ever that we're in control of our own destiny on eBay. I don't think it was our stuff. I just think it was the way to work it. I just think the working it has changed. I think that we were very complacent for years and years and years, and then the whole thing up and changed in June, and we've just been dealing with it. And at this point, I feel like I have a little bit of a handle on how the new game is played. And that new game is a little tech and sports. And so I have to tech and sports up my jam a little bit. And so that's what we kind of did after having the major disappointment of May. We're just like, let's do what we know we should do based on the things we've learned over the last year and the things that we've known for decades. And it's work, and it's it's just not what I didn't really want to do that. I just wanted to be 50 years old and just sail into nothing. But
and Biff is saying
it's working.
That's half the reason why he's working part-time right now, so that he can increase his purchasing power without having to rely on dumb eBay for cash flow.
Because the opportunities right now are bonkers. If we had unlimited cash right now, we could buy everything, like all the stuff in the world. We could buy what you can't buy: real estate. You can't afford real estate. You can't afford really investments. You can't afford Bitcoin right now. I don't know, those kind of investments. No, I don't see that as like something I'm jumping into currently right now. But stuff, if you believe in stuff, if you believe in your heart, clap your hands. If you clap your hands, you're going to get a whole bunch of crap. And then you're going to have to clean it. You're going to have to flick the mouse turds off of it. You might get one in your eyelashes like you did. Remember, that was crazy. It was in your hair. It wasn't in your eyes.
It was in my bangs.
It was in your bangs.
I had a mouse in my
You got to
bangs.
search stuff. You got to look. You got to go like, oh, I'm a hungry youngster. What's his name? I can't even remember his name right now. I'm J-Ride. I am so hungry and so like hot to trot and like open businesses and like I want to do all these things. You kind of have to go back into that mode a little bit right now. At least that's the success we're having is from that. But I'd rather take
Patricia,
a nap.
I don't know, you may have already commented if somebody may have asked. I was wondering where you heard the information about the cost of goods. And of course, Dendicor was saying, hell no on giving them not with the reporting to the government they do. And then Patricia was saying to Dendicor, yeah, not to mention Bezos' philosophy on your margin is my opportunity. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, it is. I mean, it is his opportunity. I mean, he's looking at your wallet. Patricia says, "Spam, you have much more patience than I do." That might be true. Oh, we don't know Patricia's patience level, but you have an extremely
yeah, that's why I
robust
zone out
patience.
all the time.
She's just like
it looks like it's being patient, but I just zone.
she's just not here. And I'm like, I had this like hour and a half conversation with you. She's like, what? I've never heard of that at all.
That's been happening a lot with you, though. You'll be like blah 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 blah, and I'll say yes, I said that 10 minutes ago, and then you say, oh, I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
too.
that's what happens after you've been together for 31. I wish we had an echo effect.
Biff, do you think
31 years.
Do you think Bib Fortuna, because he has like the things that come out of his head. They're like flesh
Chet
cones.
from Weird Science.
Flesh cones. And then you, brother Chet, yeah. And then they wrap, like one goes around the back, one goes on the front. And the lady they have like other people in Star Wars, but then Multipass, what was Multipass called? Multipass. From the 5 secrets of Nim or whatever, with Colonel Husker, with Bob Morton, with it's bad. If I drink coffee, I forget more things. I think it is a guy named. He was in Die Hards. What's his name? Bruce Willis. Okay.
Aloha, Husty's Emporium.
Let's do some math. We got Bruce Willis plus the Multipass was in that movie called Tales of the Criminy. It was the one. If everyone knows it.
Just
if I scroll down right now, it's going to be at the bottom. It's going to be at the bottom.
Michelle says no, that was not a reference. She said that I met 2 guys back in the 80s in Oregon Oregon, and you
Yeah.
remind me so much of one of them, and I could only remember that one last name.
Bib Fortuna. That's cool that he had like a Star Wars name. Okay, now we're gonna go to the bottom. We're gonna see the movie, The Fifth Element. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
it is I, James.
It is
He's
I, James. Don't cough. Don't do it. That's the first sign.
It is I, James. What's going on, fellow humans and resellers?
So yes, in The Fifth Element, there's also a Bib Fortuna, right? There's a Bib Fortuna lady, and then she dies. Spoiler alert.
Oh.
Let's go back down here. What's the time? The time to buy ale. Z to E to Papa Mita. Let's see.
Curious Collections was saying that Cinnamon picked up a ton of great jewelry and has already sold 3 pieces in just 3 days. Huge profit.
Nice.
And I've got to say, I love how excited
Oh
she
God, that was
gets
contagious.
about it is. It was so
Cinnamon
great.
was had contagious over her jewelry.
About and it's so hard, like when you go out and you find stuff to resell, but you really like the stuff, but it gets you so excited and motivated. That has happened to me too.
And I actually just jumped down to Curious Collection here. Must be about the budgeting and stuff. Can't afford food, but do a good job budgeting. See, what we do, we call that, it's diet time. It's time to diet. Do you want to diet, sweetheart? Well, guess what?
Or hot dog.
Our
time.
our wallet decided it's diet time. What happens is we don't get to go to we don't go to Costco, so there's nothing, and we don't go to the health food store, so we go to the regular store, and basically come back with like cookies and stuff.
Yeah, that's
what's
the
being
thing,
poor
because gross food is cheap.
and so good.
I know.
It's like
But Paul
I can't
Rose-
wait to be poor.
Paul Rose was saying, Primo, no.
sorry.
What are you?
I'm fine.
If I'm reading, why do you move it?
Because it's fun to.
Primo, I saw that on eBay Live, Carl. James list, the great reseller list on multiple sites, so maybe that's how he does it. What puts me off is not being able to use eBay's international delivery down that route.
I think eBay Mag. I think what I was seeing and reading about it through Carl's video was that it actually takes into account. It is eBay international shipping. It uses eBay international shipping, and it takes into account
Where
your
the item is?
free items in those listing countries, and only uses free items in those countries. That was another thing I thought was just really outstanding.
But is what Paul is saying is that, say the item is here in the U.S. and we just used the mag to list on other eBay international sites, we can't use the eBay international shipping program?
I believe so, Paul, but I'm not positive.
Wait, you believe that's
I
you
believe
can't?
it uses. I thought it used eBay international shipping.
Or
That's
it-
how it, you know,
Yeah.
functions.
I wonder. Okay. But I don't know if that's what Paul is saying or anyhow. I'm just...
No. Is Jack here? I see Patricia saying. Jack,
Oh, Jack!
Jack got jacked.
If you are here, Jack.
Aloha.
Aloha.
I don't see him. It's just Patricia referencing him.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here.
Oh, Patricia was saying that the article
Why do
about
people
cost of
light
goods.
sofas on fire? Seriously though.
It was in Liz Morton's email with the summer sale update details. Okay, thanks, Patricia. I gotta take a look at that. Liz Morton is value added. No.
Liz Morton is value added.
Yeah,
resource.
value added resource. Yeah.
And Paul is going to put up the alien warrior head from Aliens. Wow.
Huh?
Alien warrior head, which is I'm guessing one of his great items. The alien warrior head from Aliens, the movie Aliens.
That's neat.
That's the first Alien movie. Is Aliens? Is that the first one? And then Alien is second. And then the rest of them, because those are the two good ones. I first watched Alien on Betamax. Where's my...
Dun dun.
No, I was... Oh. Where's the more you know? I don't see it.
You blew it!
How dare you?
That's not it. Where's?
All right, zip it.
You can't even.
Zip it. Zip.
Look, all
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, exhibit A.
Oh well, whatever. Ding, 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 ding.
And James, I'm sure, is out of here now, but he was
comes,
just,
he goes.
He was just stopping to say hi.
He flies like the wind.
He was waiting on a ride for the post office and auto parts store to get a new battery. I guess his battery died.
They just don't make those cars like they used to, James.
Could
I
you
think we
scroll
still
down,
have the
please?
original battery in our car.
Oh.
This winter, it was giving us
No.
some trouble.
Go back down. Right?
I don't know. This is just fun. This is the fun part where I just go back and forth and let me just read.
My head.
Yes, he's okay. There's James saying, hey, and then Lag sold a knife in 2026. Lag, have you been watching that show Dark Matters? We're like 2 or 3 episodes into that and very confused. But she fell asleep, so now we gotta watch it twice. Just can't ever win on here. Or there, mostly, because that's TV. This is YouTube. Also eBay. Biff said, I thought I had figured it out too. Cue the womp womp. I just had the worst week of the year after my best 3 weeks ago.
Isn't that crazy?
But it's, and I don't, Biff's not worried about it. You know, he's like, you're going to have some of that. Mm-hmm. It's just, that's part of the territory. So maybe twice, 3 times, 4 times a year, you're going to be like, the world just ended. My sales, I haven't gotten sales in a few days. The world ended. And then things come back. I mean, that is the way it's always sort of worked.
Bye, Bit Boffo. Thanks
Aloha,
for being here.
Beth.
I hope the projector ends up being awesome.
He's going to pick up a projector.
Yeah, 8mm.
Oh, nice.
I think it is.
Yeah. Projectors are always good if you can get a good deal on them. And especially, what's the best? Well, the best one that we've, Bell and Howell are very popular.
Oh, Lag is saying I got so many Veros from the EU because of the eBay international shipping. I had to turn it off. And they also, I didn't someone say on a video or
it's
I read
really bad over there. It's different over there.
where they have bans on certain products and stuff, and if you aren't aware of all that, then you'll get the eBay axe.
Okay, we got to go.
Oh, Major Win
No,
is
but wait, let's just.
yeah.
Shh, don't tell. We gotta go. Let's read this. I came back to 2024 to source. This is the best time in the next 2 decades. Exactly. Guru alert. Guru alert. Guru alert. Exactly. Right now is the best time to source for the next 2 decades. That comes from a trusted source in a basement. Everything that seems to work is only temporary. And Patricia, I totally agree with you. And then you switch. Then you have your 5 or 6 routines that you're doing, and when one stops working, you got to switch. That's the new thing. That's the thing that people who are new to the platform are doing. They realize that it's not we're way beyond list it and leave it, but what I'm saying is you got to almost just switch your whole technique every quarter almost. That's probably not accurate, but just saying that be ready to just always be gaming the system, which is totally not what I wanted to do. Have I said that so many times? I have. Because guess what I didn't want to do in my mid-50s? I just wanted to figure out eBay and sell on it, but that's not it.
James was saying, I gave up Hot to Trot years ago when too much responsibility came into play. I'll probably be gone by the time you read this, so poopy butt. And then Decor was like, James, I just have the trots
Yes, that's my favorite word is trots.
But James is here.
The
The EU, it's a no to sell certain frequencies on phone and radar detectors.
Oh, that's
Once
way
in a
too
blue
hard.
moon.
I don't think I can handle all those rules. But selling on those sites is another Reason flipping ain't easy. It's another
And
avenue, another thing, another tool in our Tim Time tool.
And Paul is saying that
Tim the
it
Tool
is.
Time Taylor.
Yes, that's what I meant, spam. That's what I got from Carl's video. So I guess if you have an item like, say, here in the U.S., eBay's international shipping program is not available if you're then selling it on other international eBay sites.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Tactical Z says, "Don't trust lag." You know, basically, our entire channel is based around the teachings of lag. So.
And Basket Noodle.
I hope
He's
that's
not
okay.
here.
B nude. Oh, and B nudes. Yeah. Oh, for sure, the B nudes.
Oh,
and one set of
Ro-Ro,
balloons.
see you. I
Bye,
don't know if you
Ro-Ro.
hear us right now. Thank you so much for being here. We miss you so
And thanks for
much.
checking in, Doug, and for the super chat. Appreciate
Yes,
that.
thank you, you guys.
Everybody, the like button gets. Sometimes it doesn't get pressed enough during our shows. I hate asking for that, but if you don't mind, we should do it at the beginning and at the end and in the middle 7 times. But maybe I'll do it once.
Once in a Blue Moon is saying eBay is going to add
I wanted to read that.
Alaska,
I
Hawaii,
wanted to read
and
that.
you can finish.
No, I don't want it.
And Puerto
You
Rico
ruined
to
it.
international shipping.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Oh,
I mean, well, it's because it's more expensive.
yeah.
And they want you to ship there still. I will ship to. We sell an amazing amount of things to Honolulu. I have no idea why.
6x6.
Why? Why is it going from Vermont
See
to
ya,
Honolulu?
James.
And it's adios, James.
Oh wait, no, he's. I got too ahead
Oh,
of
he's here
myself.
longer. But why do I sell from Vermont a CD that is just a CD? Not even. Sometimes it's a Hawaiian related thing. That makes sense why it goes to Hawaii. But why are you selling Pearl Jam? You know, alive. Why is that going from Vermont to Hawaii? I don't know.
Oh, and
I'd like to point that out.
And supposedly
'Cause I'm Hawaiian.
USPS is considering
6x6 has integrity.
adding a regional.
Oh gosh, they're gonna go geo. They're gonna geo tax us.
Yeah, they're gonna now, depending on how far your item is going.
Is that why
there's
eBay?
an upcharge?
But
It's not official yet, I don't think.
Well, here's
I
the
don't know.
thing. Okay, here's an interesting concept. eBay's
Nature when I do that all the time.
eBay's in bed with the post office. It's important for this huge multi-billion-dollar company to know what's up with the post office and other shipping. So they probably have very high-level talks with the post office, with UPS, with FedEx. And maybe way down the road back a long time ago where, lag's got to get in the time machine, go back. And then like 5, 6, 10 years ago, I don't know how long ago, but did the post office tell eBay that, in the future, first we're going to implement this new thing called Ground Advantage. Then after Ground Advantage is established, and then we're going to start to slow down the mail a little bit. I guess they're not going to do that till January now. Then after that, the next step is they're going to charge more for geo, for how far away you are, by zones. Well, they already do zones. So, but I'm just trying to see, is eBay trying to match up by geo selling our stuff, trying to match the UPS's system that is being implemented over years. And we see it from very micro point of view, but really it's this big macro thing. Maybe.
And I did see a post.
I like that.
I
sound smart.
I saw a post on one of my eBay groups
Sort of.
from someone that uses Pirate Ship, and they said they got an email from Pirate Ship saying that Ground Advantage is increasing by up to $2.11, and then that Priority is increasing by up to $3.10.
Well, who uses Priority anymore?
Some people do.
I use it only when the price difference is like 50 cents. It's like $6 with the Ground Advantage, and it's $6.50 with Priority Mail. And I want to do a little kiss schmooze, but I'll sell it, send it.
And Tactical Z is saying or asking, have you heard when the free USPS Ground Advantage boxes are going to be available? Now, this
hearsay and conjecture at this point.
So I, a month or so ago, saw this whole thread where it ended up being a misunderstanding, and I don't know if this is true, but it was a misunderstanding because USPS, just as props for their photos, had these Ground Advantage boxes made just as props, and then people started thinking,
But why lag? Why?
People started thinking, oh, they're coming out with boxes for Ground Advantage.
Lag says you can buy them in 2025 spring. He's been there already. He's already seen it.
Okay,
So.
Lag knows. He's been to the future. Okay, cool. If you can buy them, then that makes sense. I can't, but free would not make any sense.
There's no reason to ever ship anything except for Ground Advantage. Now, again, we always have these. We got to go. We have, hold on. I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to read something else because I saw Curious Collection came in. We do very well with Hawaii and Puerto Rico as well. And they're in Florida. So Puerto Rico makes sense. We offer free shipping, so it's probably better for the, okay. LA is the same zone as Hawaii. Yeah, they're definitely jacking up the prices because they want, Alaska for us, there is some sort of a extra charge, but not for.
And one last thing, Den
Hawaii.
Decor was saying that they had turned their eBay international shipping back on, and then they sold a Lionel locomotive with camera train to someone in Canada, and the person was like, $400 shipping.
What?
So Den Decor turned eBay international shipping off, and it's just going back to doing the.
You got that
on
all
their
from
own.
that one line right there?
No, he commented up above, and
okay.
then Patricia was asking, what was it that you had sold?
Because when we were told to, we don't do very much international shipping, and if it is, it's a small thing now. It used to be computers and stuff. Go to Germany. Now it doesn't do that anymore. It's books, small things.
And Gina, cautiously optimistic, that she's saying I saw a commercial showing the Ground Advantage boxes, and that's what I had heard, is that those commercials were just using boxes
But
as
why
props.
make those boxes? That doesn't make sense.
Right,
for that, right?
but
Put the Den Decor
Lag
Depot.
is saying that supposedly, they are supposed to be available, I guess maybe to buy.
If he
in
remembers
2025.
correctly.
Oh, if he remembers
It's been
correctly.
13 years.
You're so funny.
But the I was gonna say to who, I forget now. Oh yeah, so we, for our international shipping, we had to go in. Now we put in the size of the package and the weight, which we didn't used to do, and that did result in crazy amounts of shipping. Now I think we still don't get much more though. We don't get much more international shipping, but we were told by the head of international shipping lady once on Sunday morning. She said that you need to put in the things, or we're gonna overcharge for shipping.
Right, and we felt that it also maybe caused a problem for when eBay decided they weren't going to forward one of our packages overseas, because we're guessing
that's why we did it.
it was because we had not provided them the information they needed to figure out the exact.
We gave
rate
them
to charge the
everything
customer.
they asked for. They said, ship us your thing and shut
Right.
up. And we did that.
Right.
And then the thing got put onto a pallet and sold to somebody in Illinois area who now has my cool thing.
And Patricia's coming in with this. I just read this headline. Amazon to launch Temu-like discount section with direct shipping from China.
Gross.
Oh, man.
Well,
I mean,
and
but
don't
people
think-
already direct ship from China, right?
I mean, we definitely
That's why it
know.
takes forever for some
you
items.
know, because you've been saying this, and I don't like to think about it, but
Mm-hmm.
eBay was built for one-off items, and it has been completely redesigned for
Businesses.
items to
manufacturers,
for
whatever.
manufacturers, Temus, whatnots. But I guess that's the future. But I mean, more junk than we can possibly deal with. And I really think that they should just make a giant factory in China that makes Temu, and then have a landfill right next to it, and just like they just grab money as they pump out of the factory and into the landfill, and they just get money. I got to work on that one. It's not a fully developed theory yet. What are you looking for?
I'll
I'll do it for you.
Thanks.
I got you. Okay, we gotta go.
Thanks for being here, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Sorry, it's a little short show today. Friday, we're actually not going to be here Friday because our Tiki people we're not going to the Tiki event and everyone's gone. But should we still come on and talk about eBay?
Oh,
People like the Tiki show.
yeah. We'll figure it out.
We either will be on Friday or not, but for sure on Monday at 1.
Are you gonna do
And then next
members?
Wednesday at 1.
Are you gonna do members?
And then the next one at 1. Am I going to do what?
Members.
Members. Yeah, we'll do some member stuff this week.
Right.
For sure. We live for members. Do you know members get, we give them brand new iPhone, every single one of them? Can we say that?
Wait, what?
Can we lie?
What did you say?
I just said members get a new iPhone.
If they buy it themselves.
If they buy it themselves. I didn't say how they get it. But you guys, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Yeah, let's leave with the
What?
I don't want to leave with I want to keep the Muppets a little more special.
What's that for?
Because I don't know. I like.
Wait,
the Muppets.
what's more special, this show or your other show? What show? What's
I don't know.
special?
I'm trying to decide which one's more special. They're both the same.
Oh.
This is the end. This is the bookend. If I played the Muppets, it wouldn't have bookended it. There would have been a Muppet bookend, and there would have been a Wu-Tang bookend. I'm not sure they...
And the quirky picker is saying that when they sold something to Europe, that pirate ship was actually the same price as the eBay international shipping.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
$75.
Okay, kids, thank you so much for joining us, and happy picking, happy sales. Try to put some hot items in your store just to get the traffic going. I'm gonna keep saying it because I think that's what's worked for us.
Who knows? Just throw something at the wall.
Let's take a nap. Let's go for a walk. Let's watch J-Lo. All right, everybody, have a great day.
Thanks for being here.
Aloha.
We appreciate you all. Aloha. He's activated. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Aloha, everyone.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.